and someone I know that actually got my Patreon as well, right? But he's basically almost Challenger, by the way. And he wrote him in DM, Reksai is giga broken. So let's find out if Reksai is actually broken, guys. And you go Titanic first item, by the way. Yeah, I mean, usually on Reksai you go Titanic, and then you can go, I think you can go Shojin. Let's check what's the highest win rate build. Yeah, Titanic, Shojin, and then you can go whatever, honestly. So usually if you play Reksai, look, Titanic win rate, bro, 57%. Shojin, 57 as well. Shojin's second item has to be turbo broken. Third item, you can go Death Stance or Black Cleaver or Sterox. I would say in this draft against their champions, I think I might like Death Stance because I think I can get a reset before that. Okay, anyway, full educational on Reksai, basically highlighting how to play this champion. I actually used to be a Reksai main, and I was really fucking good on this champion. So I don't think I forgot how to play it. So anyway, it's time for some Reksai fundamentals, and someone on my YouTube actually wrote every single time, Kirei, when Reksai. Well, here we are, boy. But anyway, you know what's funny? What are the strengths and weaknesses of Reksai? And this might surprise you. A lot of people think Reksai is a ganking champion. Do you think Reksai is a ganking champion? Yes or no? The answer is yes. If you don't know, what the fuck, bro. but, here's the thing, okay? Even though it's a ganking champion, it's like any other champion. If you're playing a ganking champion, the chances are is that if you go for a gank, it'll succeed. Does it mean that you have to gank? Not really. It doesn't mean that you have to gank. It's just very important that you recognize that, well, this champion has very good ganks, but you don't really want to force it. So I personally don't even mind full clearing on Reksai and then looking for a play. Because you might be surprised, but I think Reksai scaling isn't even that bad. Because they actually reworked Reksai. And I think since then I actually spammed a bit. It didn't feel that weak. So, you know, the scaling's actually better than you think. Like, a lot better than you think. I think it changed from the traditional, like, it falls off. You'll see, it's actually pretty solid, actually. But yeah, I'm just gonna full clear. This is nothing too fancy, right? And oh, the mid lane seems like a shit show. But yeah, let me just take my camps here. And after my full clear, oh, fundamentals. You see Ash missing? Guess what he did there? He went for a ward. Oh, they went for a ward there, right? You see? So what will I do now? This is where Reksai comes in. This is where Reksai comes in, boys. This is where you can now sneak around all the way. And if you know where the ward is. So now, knowing there's no ward, this is just gank execution, right? I'm not pinging on the way. I'm not pinging on the way. I'm not pinging on the way. I'm now pinging on the way. I'm right about to show right now. I'm gonna right click onto the enemy team. And then he's dead. But you see, this is like the strength of Reksai. Just because, you know, the enemy team put down a ward, I can now sneak around. That's why it's a ganking champion. So you need to be able to recognize where they put down the wards. The moment you recognize where they put down their wards, well, sneak around and kill them. And then if you have good gank execution, you cook your opponent, right? And now, of course, the moment you're down tempo, jungle tracking. Think of it like this. I just got a kill. Guess what? If enemy jungle doesn't get a kill right now, he's pretty cooked, I would say, right? So he is giga trolling, just so you know. This is diamond elo. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but triple longsword, and I will as well keep my trinket. You might be wondering, yeah, you might be wondering why am I keeping my trinket? Because I'll be honest, Reksai, by the time you get spotted by a ward, you're already fucked up. You should ideally sneak around, you know. That's what you want to be doing. Okay, this is the worst fundamentals, by the way. Like, he didn't even base. This is diamond elo, by the way. This is a common mistake that it should be illegal, you know. But basically, he didn't base here. And if he goes for any fight here, he's just cooked. So now, if my laner can crash the wave, which... oh. If you could, you see that minion right there? Whoppa, Gangnam style. But you see, I skip my camps here, knowing that, well, he's 1 HP, enemy Xin Zhao, not available. And look at him. He finally based, but his laner died. And because he didn't base, he couldn't protect his top lane. Because if he were to see me in a river, he can't fight me without items. So what is enemy jungle mistake? Base timers, jungle tracking, mechanics, and yeah, I mean, I'm kidding, but yeah, he's fucking trolling. But anyway, now, as I'm pathing towards bot side, boom. Now enemy bot lane, I can promise you, is tilted. I can promise you that. So will I look for mid lane gank here? The answer is yes. And this is what you have to learn in Reksai, okay? Why will I look mid lane here? Think from Diana perspective. What does Diana want to do? Tell me. What does Diana want to do? Think about it. He wants to do this, right? Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. My karma's coming. Oh, bro, grandpa mechanics. I was like, let me click left. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, it's part of the game, you know. There are some serious grandpa mechanics, though. But I could have dodged it, by the way. I swear I could have dodged it so easily. Anyway, what's my objective right now? Every single time you're in base, this is just normal fundamentals. Think about who you would like to play for. I would love to play for bot lane. Knowing I would love to play for bot lane, I'm gonna clear top to bot. Okay, another opportunity. You see mid lane here and top lane. Both of those laners are playing hella aggressive. Do you see top lane wave? He needs to crash this wave. If he doesn't, he's cooked. If you see a wave like this, do what I do. Hook the wall here on top side. Cut off escape path. You see what I'm doing? I'm clicking behind him. So I'm like, what's up? Where you want to go, bro? You want to go this way? You want to go this way? You want to go this way? Where you want to go? Bro, pressure ultimate or anything. Okay, anyway, unfortunate. Actually, I guess if he pressed ultimate, he might have died there. But okay, you get the point, right? Make short, and I'm gonna take a CS. Ugh. Okay, trust. This is how to play Reksai. You basically do the following. You knock him up. He does that. You press ult. And then... I was supposed to do a tower reset aggro, guys. That was supposed to be the plan, but... Anyway, didn't happen. All good. Oh, my teammates are smurfing in the bot side here. I mean, it's better if my teammates die, actually, because then the game is more interesting. Because this can happen to your games as well, guys. But anyway, because most people, I feel like, if you're a bit behind, you might feel like you're struggling a bit to win a game. But it's because you are lacking the macro knowledge. And if the game is a bit more even, hopefully I can teach you guys that. Because this is Diamond era, right? But even if it's like Emerald or lower, you can still apply these fundamentals, okay? But basically right now, groupies are spawning. Before I think, do I want to contest it, yes or no? Do you see where my Karma's going? Take a look at Karma, okay? He's going bot lane. What should that tell you? This should tell you that if enemy support goes top side and my Karma is going bot lane, I don't have a support. Do I want to fight this objective then? Answer is no. Knowing that I don't want to fight, if enemy support's missing, I will look for a cross map. Oh, yo, Diana, what's up, bro? Not today, buddy. Oh, that's not the right neighborhood, bro, but... Okay, I mean, we take that, we take that. Okay, now. I press tab. I ping my Yasuo in his face. Bro, there's no way you're trying to fight me, right? Bro, you're not winning this, bro. It's not even close, I'm telling you. It was not even close. Anyway. He doesn't know his limits. But now I already pinged my top lane in advance to move here. So now I'm being time efficient with this objective. Look at since I respawn timer. He's spawning in like, well, very soon, right now. What does this mean? If you play Reksai, believe it or not, fundamentals though, are even more important. Because think about it. Right now, Xin Zhao, if he rushes towards the bot side, what can he do? He can kill my Bolin, right? Let's do an experiment. I am not gonna ping my AD carry, and let's see if he's actually gonna play safe or not. Or let's see if he's actually just gonna die to the enemy jungle. He does have really insane wards, so I don't think he can die. But yeah, you get my point. I just want to highlight that, especially if you're down tempo, an enemy jungler can do something, and your camps are up, don't go for something. Just take your camps, and then farm up. And just so you know, reksai combo, generally speaking, is like alt tech, Q, and then Titanic. And then you can press your E. But that's usually how you want to play reksai. So for example here, I think Rakan might be face checking. Or even if he's not face checking, I think he's... always Q as well, so alt tech, Titanic, and then you want to press your ultimate on his CC, you see? And then, yeah, let's see if he smites. What the fuck, he's so fast. I'll give to him, because I'm nice. Yeah, basically that's the reksai combo, right? Like, it's not too complicated, right? But yeah, anyway, what's my game plan right now? I don't have that much gold in the pocket. I have like 700 gold, so it's not that that much. Let's say at 1k gold, I would actually base right there and then go to my camps. What the hell? You take it? Okay, he took few camps. But yeah, anyway, what's next on the menu? So even if you play reksai, you have to like be able to think about, and you have to recognize lane volatility. Think about it from Diana perspective. What does Diana want to do? What does he want to do? That's right, he wants to jump in. Because I know he wants to jump in. I'm there and I kill him. It's a melee champion against Hui. If he does not jump in, he's gonna get cooked. This is just laner psychology. Like, it's not rocket science. I explained this in the early game course as well, right? But it's just, people are gonna play aggro. Oh, baby. Hold your Q, buddy. One thing I highly recommend you, hold your Q. See how they move, and then press your Q. Because if you miss your Q sometimes... Hello, my friends. I mean, I still have ultimate here, right? So, always use your ultimate. Actually, I don't have ultimate. I'm kidding. Oh! They got cooked. You can see my damage is pretty cracked. Okay, every single time you get a kill, fundamentals, okay? You have to think about how much for item power spike. Well, I literally got it, so... Next thing. What are you playing for? Well, Drake. Well, knowing Drake's up in 50 seconds, guess what I'll do? I'll press my base. I'll get as strong as possible. And then ready for a brawl. Before I go for the Drake, do you see how it's 30 seconds? I'm gonna clear my topside camps, making sure all my topside camps are respawning, and then I go for the objective. You see top lane fighting? I don't give a shit. Because if I go top lane right now, right, I will not be able to make it on time on the Drake. Because this is the moment I can still clear my topside camps and be there on the Drake. So worst case, if I die, at least my camps are respawning. That's the idea behind it, right? So look, now Drake is spawning, and think about it. Even if they start Drake instantly, I would still be able to make it. If Drake was already up, I don't think I would have went topside. So I can always late contest, you see? So here, I'm gonna, you know... I'm gonna ult him probably. I still haven't knocked him up, so knock him up, do the combo, and he's dead. What the fuck, bro? And now they died. But you see, right now as well, right? Because I actually took my weak side camps, I can now look to stay in enemy jungle. Ooh, baby. Take his camps, take the objective, and let's say hide inside, okay? Let's say Xin Zhao is actually alive. He would not be able to take my topside camps. Because think from his perspective. If he's somewhat human and he's smart regarding cross-mapping, he should know that he cannot fight his objective and he should look to take my top side. But before I took the Drake... Sorry, yeah, before I take the Drake, I took my top side. So what can he take on my top side? Nothing. So he's basically homeless. But that's why I really, really, really always want to clear my weak side before going towards the objective I'm playing towards to not give him any camps of mine. And now, of course, what am I playing for next? This objective, right? So till then, I have one job. Ping my laners, play safe. And then, I want to play for that objective. Do I have time to base? Yes. Because Xin Zhao is not on the objective. And I'll go this little bad boy here. My E is very low cooldown, buddy. 10 seconds is crazy. I mean, Spear of Shojin goes really hard on this champion. But anyway, I have a general rule, which is that if I know enemy is not on the objective, I will try to take my camps first. And pay attention, by the way. Right now, instead of me going to the camp, or towards Herald, I'm going mid lane first, to hover and secure priority. The moment I have priority, that's when I started. As reksai, you don't want to have the risk of your laners dying, and then them pushing you out. By you hovering mid lane, you deny that. So I have a general rule, I do not start objectives if my laners are not with me. Or if they haven't secured the wave yet. So now, for example, you see this camp? I'm skipping that camp. But this is bad fight. Like, why is it a bad fight? Yasuo is showing top lane, Kirei is showing bot lane. It's 5v3 for them. If we can take the wave on mid lane while it's 5v3 for them, that is huge. Because now we're pushing 3 lanes and we're not dying. Bro, I did not need that, but... And now I'm gonna pop Herald top lane. And I'm gonna actually do the real combo right now. Okay, not need that. Who's tanking, by the way? That guy was tanking. Anyway, am I gonna crash top lane? Hell nah. I need to practice my driving skills. Oh, I got it. Touch. I don't think I'm getting it, so goodbye. But anyway, this is just fundamentals, right? But the moment you take towers and you got some gold, just back off and identify the next objective. Like, if you want to learn how to snowball, you should be able to think, okay, what's next objective on the menu? Oh, look at this guy. That's the next. Okay, look at this smite. And I don't even have to use my Q. And then I can probably... Yeah, wait still, I think. Okay, honestly, I could have survived there. But I didn't want to survive, okay? No, I'm kidding, I'm just boosted. Bro, this Misfortune is dealing crazy damage. Anyway, oh my god! Oh, he would have died there, by the way. Anyway, what's the next objective on the menu? And do you see how I'm dead right now? And do you see how Yasuo is playing? Let's do an experiment, okay? If I don't ping any of my laners back, let's see if they're actually gonna back off themselves. I hope they will, because this is a very obvious time to base. But let's do an experiment here, okay? Objective 50 seconds. Ah, shit, guys. Who would have thought? So, usually in these moments, if you're dead, you have to ping them in advance to not do anything funny like that. Because if your laners, right, are pushing, they don't think, oh, the Drake's up in 1 minute. Oh, the Otcon's 40 seconds. Oh, we should set it up. No, this is not what they're thinking. They're thinking, oh, minions. Oh, tower. And not, where are my teammates? So usually in those moments we're dead, and even when I'm farming right now, right? Do you see I'm farming? I should ping my laners now, back off. Do you see what they're doing? They're doing some very interesting stuff, right? We can all agree with that one. And they might flash over here. I'm not even surprised. But you see how his Ashe is like flashing over here? And this guy as well is like, just, yeah, doing that. I guess they're all flashing over. And all just died because they were a bit aggressive. Guess what? All of them got cooked because of that. Hoppa. Why are you so fast? Poppy's here. Bro, you taunting me? Anyway. I now take the objective. But basically, you can see there's no stop. Even in Diamond Elo, people just don't fucking stop. People don't think about, oh, we just made a pick. Let's take the Drake and let's back off. People don't think like this. So you as a jungler need to be able to communicate to your teammates what you want them to do and what you want them not to do, okay? And simply because they overchased like piggies, they got very cooked there. Sinzao, oh, that's Ashe. And now, well, let's see what's the next objective on the menu. Oh, you see the Diana? I'm gonna chase the Diana. I'm not chasing Diana. Okay. Look at the game state right now, and I want you to pause a bit and think, okay? Like, think about it. What will I play for next? If you don't even know what to play for next when you're watching me play, you can't really know what to play for next if you're playing yourself. So what are you playing for next right now? Okay, I hope we all came to the right conclusion. We're playing for the Baron. But this is not the hardest thing. The hardest thing is, how do you play for the Baron? This is where most people struggle, okay? And this is actually very useful, even if you're a challenger. Like, trust me. Okay, if you're very low elo, I think this is not that useful, okay? But if you're like above platinum, even gold, honestly, already, I would say it's useful. Below that, forget it, okay? Just forget it. But right now, look what I'm about to do, okay? It's my job to recognize. First things first, what I'm playing for, which is this side, right? This quadrant, this entire thing here, okay? If I want to play for that thing, I need to make sure my lanes are not dying. I saw Sinzao bot side, so my top lane is fine. I'm hovering around mid lane, telling him careful from bot side. Look. I don't really want to fight here. Why I don't want to fight here? My Yasuo is top lane. I don't see anyone. Now, look what I do. I ping my teammates interface to go top side. Why am I pinging them to go top side? Because, well, we're playing for Baron, right? So it's my job right now to deny all their vision and go towards mid lane. So see this wave? This is a mirror, buddy. That wave right there is the wave right here. It's a mirror, okay? You see, okay, I'm not gonna ping my top lane back. You see what he's doing? He's gonna die. I think he's gonna die at least. Like, I don't know what the fuck Sinzao was doing, but well, I think they're all getting cooked here, not gonna lie. I'm coming with you, boy. Do you like crocodiles or not? No, you don't? You do? You do? Yeah, no? Okay. Doesn't matter. But basically, you need to understand which quadrant you're playing for and choke them out on that side. When I say choke them out, it basically means take all their control and then just push the wave, hide. If they int and they fight you, fight them. Like, that's the idea behind it, right? So now you can see the objective is spawning like 40 seconds. So what will I do? I will take all the scams, if there's any. I will base and repeat the process in the top side. So now I'm gonna yoink his camps. I'm gonna take the bot lane wave. And why am I taking bot lane wave? Because no one should actually go bot lane. I'm gonna ping him in his face to go top side here. And you see this guy? Because I have a game plan in my mind, okay? I'm not gonna go for him. Of course, I should have one job right now, which is ping my Yasuo to play safe, but hey, fuck him. Since I'm top side, he should be fine. Same thing here. You see this objective spawning? I am not doing this objective. Okay, I'm gonna use an absolute, okay? Okay, it's not like a pure absolute, but I will never start an objective unless I made a pick. Never. So now look what I'm doing. I'm taking the wards here. I need... Oh. That's a pick right there. And well, right now I got the confirmation. I'm legally allowed to start the objective. But now we basically end the game. But you see what I mean? Like, enemy team is gonna come into me anyway. Why would I start the objective if the enemy team is thinking maybe we're doing the Baron? So that's why, generally speaking, no matter what either you're playing, please do not start the objective unless enemies like 3 bot lane or you have full control and they're at the T2 towers. Like, that's a bit more advanced, which actually is not that advanced, but basically it takes, with our team comp, probably 30 seconds to do the Baron. Walking from here to here takes at least 15. So knowing that, if you know their position, you can actually start the Baron depending on where they are, right? But that's what you want to be doing if you play reksai with some fundamentals. And then I hope you guys enjoy the game, and